Hey friends, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I have been packing for my upcoming trip to Iceland, and I thought of a few quick tips that I wanted to share with you. So let's get started. So tip number one is to wear your heavier things on the plane. So you don't want to be packing really heavy things, obviously, because then it's going to be weighing down your bag and you could get a fee at the airport if you go over the max weight. So you want to make sure that you wear your heavier items on the airplane. So I tend to wear my boots on the airplane. I'll wear my heavier jackets or sweaters. I'll also be wearing, a hat if I'm bringing a hat. I also tend to put the heavier items in my carry-on bag, again, so that it keeps my checked luggage a little bit lighter, and then I can fit more things into it. Okay, so tip number two is to bring an empty water bottle. I always do this because I hate paying for water. I just bring this with my carry-on bag, and I wait until I get through the security check to fill it at the water fountain, and that way I can stay hydrated for free. Okay, so tip number three is to bring reversible clothes. So I have a few of these sweaters and I love them because you can wear it, oh my gosh, where's the start? Okay, so you can wear it like a black sweater. It's really long, it's really soft, but then if you take the sleeves out like this, it turns into a gray sweater. So both of these colors are really neutral and they go with everything, and it just kind of adds diversity to your clothing when you're traveling and you don't really want to bring a ton of clothes. So I really love this sweater. It's really, really soft. It's really long. I wear it with leggings because it covers everything. And it's just one of my favorites. So I recommend using reversible clothes or clothes that you can get two wears out of. So sometimes I wear like a strapless dress that's cotton, and then I'll roll it down and wear it as a skirt, the next time. And so it helps me get two outfits out of one item. Tip number three is to bring a scarf. And I have to say I love scarves in general, and I have a lot of them, and I love bringing one for travel. So this is my summer scarf. It's lightweight, so I don't get too hot in the summer when I'm wearing it, and I use it for several different things. So the first way is to wear it as a scarf, and I also like to use it as a shawl to cover up my shoulders if I'm wearing like a strapless dress or like a thin strapped dress, because when you're traveling you might be going to like a conservative church or conservative areas where you need to cover up your shoulders, so I always bring a scarf for that purpose. But I also bring it because it also keeps me warm when I'm traveling on a train or on a plane and I'm cold, and I use it as a blanket, or I stuff it up into like a ball and can use it as a pillow. So this is the summer scarf that I use, and then I also use this one for winter travel or for winter months when it's cold. This is a lot thicker and warmer, and it's a blanket scarf, so I definitely use it as a blanket too. So that's my tip, is to bring a scarf because there's so many different uses that you can get out of them. My next tip is to use packing cubes. I love these things. Ever since I started using them, I will never go back. They just pack, you can just pack so much into this little pouch. They come in many different sizes. You can see here, this is like a bigger one that I use for like jeans and dresses. This is what I use for shirts, and this is what I use for like socks and undies and stuff like that. So when you're using packing cubes, I recommend rolling up your clothing. You can save more space that way. I feel like packing cubes also keep everything organized too, because you're separating all of your clothing items by category. So if there's something that you need to get access to really quickly, you can just remember like, oh, I keep my shirts in the medium-sized packing cube, so you just go there to access the shirt that you need. Yeah, so I don't travel without these. I love them. They save so much space. Alright, my last tip is to bring a pouch for all of your documents. I like this one. It's by, I think I got it at the Container Store actually. I don't know the brand, but it's waterproof. It's really, really durable, and it's just, I don't know, I really like unzipping and zipping it. It's really easy. Anyway, so you can keep a lot in here. I like to keep all of like my boarding passes, my rental car information, my excursion information, receipts, just anything that are important documents that I want to keep and I don't want them to get ripped or torn or get wet. I bring them and keep them all in one place so I know where everything is. Alright guys, so that includes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that some of these tips were helpful for you. Please subscribe and comment below what are some travel tips or hacks that you have. I'm always looking for some new ideas. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.